Hi. I've just finished this book I've been working on called The Manual for Manifesting Your Dream Life, and I'm really excited about it. It's crazy, just as I've been editing this book the last couple of weeks, I've noticed so many synchronicities where it feels like the lesson that I'm learning through the process of editing this book is something I just see reflected back to me in the most random ways. Like my brother sends me a song that's exactly what my book's about, or this book, I don't really say my book. Or I go into a bookstore, open a book to a random page, and it's exactly what this book is covering. And so I think it's going to help a lot of people, and it's free on Amazon for the next 5 days just because I'm looking to get those reviews. So if you feel called to it, please check it out and leave a review if you enjoy the book. And I'm just amazed at how this stuff gets birthed. Like, I really feel like these words just came through me in the way that things come through all of us all the time. And I used to think that meant channeling, but I don't even use that word anymore because I think if you use that word, we're all channels. Anytime we create something, it's just coming through us. And this book, it's so powerful. I can just feel it. And I can't wait to have a physical copy in my hand, which I'm going to order soon. But the main idea in this book is that where your focus flows, your energy goes. Or in other words, you were born with a superpower, which is your focused attention. And whatever you choose to focus on is what you attract more of in your life. It's a very simple idea, but it's so powerful. And I've become more conscious of where my focused attention goes as I've been editing this book and just integrating the lessons, which is mainly that lesson. And I realized I thought I knew where my attention was flowing and where my attention was going. But when I brought more conscious awareness to where I actually put my attention and what are the people I focus my attention on, what are the news things I focus my attention on, what TV shows, songs, movies, whatever it is, I was actually creating my reality, and I still continue to create my reality based on which of those things I focus most of my attention on. And for example, I just browse YouTube videos without really thinking about it, but once I became aware and I started looking at how I feel after I watch certain YouTubers or YouTube videos, I realized there's a direct correlation between my mood and what kind of videos I choose to watch. And I know that I'm actually creating my reality based on that energy that I'm focusing on. So if I keep focusing on a certain YouTuber who has a certain vibe or energy to them, I'm bringing more of that into my own life. And that's great if they have a great vibe and I want to live the same kind of energy that they have. But if it's not what I want, then I can choose to focus my attention somewhere else. And I believe this is where our power to create comes from. I used to think it was the law of attraction idea where it's just the things I think about, I attract. But what has come through in this book is it's not just the thoughts, but also the environment that we're in and the actions that we take. Because all of that is where our attention flows. If I'm taking a certain action, such as writing, I'm focusing all of my attention on building this life of being an author. And what's more important than the actual writing that I produce is that I'm focusing my attention on that dream of mine for an extended period of time. And then also the environment we're in. I notice when I go into nature, I'm focusing my attention just on default on the trees and the birds and the river around me. And when my attention is focused on these things, just by being in this environment, my soul feels more at peace. I feel more soothed. And I realize that that's actually creating my future reality, just being in that energy. So I realize I've shared a lot of my own personal insights with the words that have come through, but I'm very curious to hear about what your unique experience with it is. I have no idea what you're going to get out of this book. And one of the things that came through was ideally this book serves as a mirror reflecting back to you the truth that you already know within you. And the book even encourages you to not take away anything that doesn't feel right. So everything passes through your own filter, and ultimately it's all about personal empowerment, helping you find your power and realize how much you're actually playing a role in creating your own life based on where you're using that superpower of yours of focusing your attention. So that's all I feel called to share about the book for now. Once again, it's called A Manual for Manifesting Your Dream Life. and there'll be a link to go with this video where you can download the book. It's free for the next 5 days, including today, so you can get on your Kindle device without paying anything. And you can also order a paperback if you feel called to it. And I just ask that if you enjoy the book, please leave an honest review, because it's notorious that the hardest part about publishing a book online is getting the first 5 to 10 reviews, on Amazon. So any review, it doesn't have to be great at all, just whatever's on your mind, 1 or 2 sentences. If you feel called to it, I'd greatly appreciate it. It really helps me out and helps other people find the book as well. So that's all I have for you. I hope you have an incredible day today, and focus your attention wisely on the things that you want to attract more of into your life, and to see the power that you have as a conscious creator. So that excites me, and it's exciting me to see that for myself. I'm gonna end the video now. Thank you. Bye.